Hey guys, welcome back to the backlog. We've got a special feature, you may even say, on this episode of the backlog. So, if you don't know what this game is, we're playing Fuga Melodies of Steel 2. Now, why is this special for me? Well, Fuga Melodies of Steel 2 is a part of a series known as Little Tail Bronx. It's not really a series that has a consistent gameplay style, but the entire series is kind of like cats and dogs are like people, and that's their world. I've played pretty much every game in the series except for the one mobile game on the channel. I've played Tail Concerto, I've played Soul to Robo, and Fuga Melodies of Steel 1, which is still probably one of my most viewed playthroughs I've had here on the channel. I think part 1 of that playthrough is like my 10th most viewed video, or maybe my 11th most viewed video on the entire channel. So it's kind of special to me. It's kind of one of those videos that popped off, and, you know, I just love this series as an entirety. So the sequel came out in May. I had known that there was going to be a sequel to Fuga for a while, but I was working on so many other things that I couldn't pay attention to it, and it just kind of came out, and I was like, oh shit, well, I gotta play this at some point since I played the first game. So I was like, all right, whenever I get a free chance, let's try and get into that. And well, you know, this is the free chance. So 1 second, I need to fix this because, you know how recording with OBS goes. Okay, that's better. Sadly, I won't be able to use a controller. My PS5 controller won't pick up the what is it? Just the inputs. I also need to up the audio a bit. So we had played the first game. We'd gotten, like, I guess what you would call the true ending. I didn't ever fill up all those gears on the side, and the sad thing about that playthrough is that it was extremely choppy throughout most of it. So it was not a great playthrough to watch. I had a lot of fun doing it, and I still like that I did it, but it was horribly choppy. Now that we have New World, which is my new PC, we don't have to worry about that at all. So I'm pretty excited. I've been like waiting about a month to play this since I was working on so many other things. But now that I've gotten to a place where we're starting up new playthroughs, I'm ready to get into this. So as we start here on the title screen, this is a sequel, a direct sequel to Fuga. It's not like where the rest of this series was, where we kind of start with a new character each time. This is a direct sequel. So we've got Malt and all the other characters. I only remember the main character's name. It's been like 2 years since I last played that game, so it's been a while. So we have Start, Options, Previous Story Recap. I guess we can go directly to Steam. Fuga Melodies of Steel, that's just the first game, and Quick Game. Let's go into Options first so I can show that off. We've got text speed, music, voice language. There is no other language, it seems like. Oh, there's French. Just French. I think I'll stick with Japanese. We need English because I need to know what it says. Skip previous tutorial. I think I probably still need a tutorial, though. Yes. You've got controller settings and keyboard settings and graphics settings, but I don't need to change any of that. There's some strange, like, controller configs, or at least for the keyboard, but I think it'll be fine. Anyway, I did want to go into the previous story recap so that if you haven't seen that playthrough, you can catch up, or if you have seen that playthrough, I can remind you. So let's see how this is. Okay, so that pretty much recapped the entire game. In short terms, a bunch of kids end up being involved in a war, find a giant mystical tank, blow up everybody till they save their families, then fight an ancient other tank that these tanks have been fighting for centuries. They beat up that tank. The entire island gets split into more islands, which then creates the land of Shepherd, which was named after Malt. And then there was an extra end credits scene, which didn't really have much to do with the story of Fuga and had more to do with the story of Solitarobo. But that happens like thousands, hundreds of years into the future from this point, so it doesn't matter for our story. But, you know, if you really want to go see that, go watch the final episode of the Fuga 1 playthrough. Anyway, we've spent about half this episode already just talking about the first game, so let's just get into this, as a man once said. So, I'm pretty excited. I hope you're excited. Hopefully you stick around for this whole playthrough, and hopefully it isn't choppy this time. Let's do it. I like Data 1, I guess. Alright. Oh shit, tanks. There were a lot in the last game. Huh? Is there voice acting this time or no? What the? Why is everybody, like, lazy-eyed? Ooh. Was that the line? I guess I'll just leave it to the Japanese voice actors to talk.
そんな。
Fuga, Melodies of Steel 2. Sometime earlier. Pharaoh, central metropolis of Gasco. I guess it's not full voice lines, so therefore I'm going to still have to voice a bit. How far could the Taranis have gone? It's not like something that huge could stay hidden out of sight. Could say the same about this hunk of junk. Man, it feels like a bad dream being in here. I never would have imagined we would be chasing after the Taranis in a Burman tank.
かつて大切な人々を取り戻すため子供たちの戦いを共に駆け抜けた戦車タラニス。そのタラニスを子供たちは一心不乱に追っていた。自らの手で破壊したはずの敵の戦車タラスクスに乗って。
So they're in the bad tank from the last game. They're chasing after the good tank from the last game. And I guess from what that first cutscene was, May is Malt's little sister. So somehow they're being maybe possessed or something, and it placed her in the soul cannon, which was from the last game where you could put a character in to kind of just instantly win a battle, but they instantly died. And the point of the game was really to make sure that nobody died so you could get the good ending. Can't this thing go any faster? Oh shit. So, the bad guy from the last game, his soul is still in the Taranis or whatever. That's why his face is up there. That's funky. So this thing is like falling apart pretty much. His voice still gives me the creeps. Okay. Time to blow somebody up, I guess. How are there still Berman tanks in Gasco? They all should have crawled home with their tails behind their legs and ages ago. Don't waste time thinking about that now. Battle stations, everyone. Okay, so we're being thrown right into the midst of battle. Guess we're getting punched. Damn. They're firing on us. Malt, you're still a child. How can you say damn? This game, apparently from what the Steam description was, this takes place 1 year after the events of the first game. So I have no clue how Felinicos or Canids grow, like, time-wise. So who knows? Maybe 1 year could be 7 years in, like, dog and cat years. So who knows? Damn, they're firing on us. Oh, what is that thing? It's like rusted. Its make is entirely different. I mean, it is like covered in moss, so I don't know what's up with it. Well, that's creepy. Zombie tank. What the heck is that? I don't know what it is, but I know we'll lose the Taranis if we don't, or Taranis if we don't send it packing. Let's do this. All right. We're definitely starting with some different characters here. Since we started, we have like one of the girl dogs with us that we got later, as well as one of the twins. I don't remember everybody's names, so I'm going to have to do some relearning. Destroy your enemies with 3 gun turrets and the giant tank Taranis. Yeah, we start in the bad guy tank, I guess. I wonder if we ever get the Taranis back. Children placed at the gun turret will attack with their skilled weapon type. Select grenade launcher. I mean, that's Chick's ability. Man, they've definitely grown up. Look at them. They used to be like small, like little small fuckers, and now they're at least like, you know, they don't seem adult, but it seems like they're at least teenagers. All right. Well balanced, accuracy and attack. All right, grenade launcher, die. I remember some of the tricks we had to do. Okay, yeah, this girl, like, we're starting with different characters from what we had last time. Okay, then we have everybody's favorite, malt shake. Not a milkshake, it's a malt shake. I'm gonna have to relearn a lot of the tricks I had to learn in the first game. Oh, we got an, oh shit, SSS. Well, that's not good. All right, maybe it's a reference to the Sonic Silver and Shadow show. It's not anything bad. In the results, experience points and items can be obtained depending on the outcome of battle. Win the battle quickly to avoid receiving damage and earn more experience points. Yeah, it's pretty much like the gameplay is almost the same. I wonder how they'll change it though. We managed to beat it. Everyone okay? Yeah, looks like the Taranis pulled through for us. It looks just like the Taranis. It's the Vanargand? Oh, I remember somebody saying something about Vanargand. I don't know what that means, though. So it was created in Gasco to be like a copy. Interesting. Huh? Oh, okay.
やれやれ
Huh. You say it like you're talking about someone else. It was all your fault, hacks. Shoulder the blame. So, his consciousness is not inside of the Taranis. It's like a copy. Or it somehow adapted his consciousness into the AI that runs the thing. But the original person is dead completely. It's just like a ghost, I guess. Digital ghost. So you're kind of like Jian back on the Taranis? I wish Sox was here. He'd be able to explain everything. You got that right. We gotta hurry and catch up to them. But more importantly, we need to figure out why this happened. That's a good question.
ガスコとベルマン帝国との戦争に停戦協定が結ばれてから1年の歳月が過ぎていた。
Explained it here, that's good.
巻き込まれた過酷な戦いに別れを告げた子供たちもそれぞれが平和な日常を取り戻していた。そんなある日、現在の実質的な首都であるパラオに集まってほしいという頼りがガスコ軍から子供たちに届いた。
I think I remember the name Pharaoh. Like, wasn't that a name of a city in Solotorobo? Since Solotorobo takes place in this same area, like hundreds of years later. Interesting. Maybe. Maybe I just don't remember correctly. 24 hours earlier. Pharaoh, central metropolis of Gazco. Presidential Residence Plaza. I wonder what they want with all the kids. It's been a year since the fighting ended.
Yeah.
Glad to see you're doing well. Same goes for all of you. I wish Jin and Wappa could be here too.
そういえば
Jin's got his hands full overseeing the factory he inherited. And Wappa's been out roaming the open road. No one can get a hold of her, it seems. Figures. That certainly sounds like what they've been up to. It's been forever, Sheena. How's your mom doing? I've been worried about her. Oh, she's been doing much better now.
そう
Looks like Chick and Hack might be coming late. I can't wait till everyone shows up.
集まった子供たちが休校を温めているとガスコ軍のマスカット中尉が現れ感謝の言葉をかけてきた。
感謝する
We appreciate each of you coming all this way. I hate to interrupt your reunion, but would you mind coming with me?
Huh?
Oh, no problem at all. Lieutenant Muscat, was it?
ええ
That's right. Sorry to get right to it, but there's something I'd like you to see. Though I imagine it might not stir up the greatest memories for all of you. It's the Taranis.
子供たちはマスカット中尉に連れられてある大きなガレージの中へ通された。そこにはかつて子供たちと共に戦い抜いた鋼の要塞が静かに佇んでいた。
Is that the Taranis? Fuga, Melodies of Steel 2. I remember I did that each time that showed up. The present time. It does look very similar.
なんだって
Another one. Everyone, battle stations. Roger that. There's the big line I remember. Oh no. This is the route progression screen. Various effects will occur when the Taranis reaches an event waypoint. Battles occur at this waypoint. The number in the upper right represents the number of consecutive battles. The Taranis' HP is restored at this waypoint. There are other waypoints with various effects, so please check the help screen for more details. Thank you for showing me all this. Turbo mode. Ah, nobody likes you, Turbo, or what do you say? The booster. Nobody likes you, booster. Alright, let's get a move on. Wasn't that Hannah's voice? Hannah's not in the Taranis right now. Let's see, the timeline at the top of the screen displays the action order. The icon displayed under an enemy's HP designates its weakness. Attack with a weapon of the same color. Okay. There you go, and then it delays you. If you attack the weapons of the same color like this, the enemy's actions will be delayed. Well, I will indeed do that. It's kind of like I can play this entire game with one hand. Guess it is kind of basic, but you know, I really like it nonetheless. This man is now dead. Or wait, there's nobody in there. This man is not dead. There's actually nobody in there. This machine is dead. It's like we're fighting Skynet or zombies. Not quite sure. Wonder what the fuck happened to like make this entire make Pharaoh into a like a fucking like warland right now. Like a wasteland. Aerial enemies have high evasion rates. Weapons with high accuracy are effective against these enemies. Let's switch placements on the formation screen. Chew. I will do that. So we've got Hack and Kyle as our snipers. Here you can see the abilities of each of the children placed at the 3 gun turrets. This is information about the top gun turret. The cursor is placed on the attacker position. Weapon attributes and effects and damage depend on the abilities of the attacker. Now let's switch Chick, who is currently selected, with another child. Press space. I will do so. This is very, very slow, but I'm guessing it's just because, you know, they might be preparing it for people that have not played this before. The icon displayed above each child's head represents their weapon. Select Kyle with the cursor and press space. I will do that. Like this, the gun's turn attacker has been switched to Kyle. The machine gun used by Kyle has a high accuracy and is effective against aerial enemies. Now let's switch Sheena with Hack. Select Sheena and then switch it with Hack. There we go. Now there are 2 children with machine guns and 1 with a cannon. While switching placements on the formation screen, you can press E at any time to check the enemy description. Was that something that was in the last game? If not, that's a pretty good addition. Now let's exit the formation screen. Q. Yeah, your formation will be locked for 3 turns. Okay. Let's attack the aerial enemies with a machine gun. Yes. Yes, my child. Attack the aerial enemies with the machine gun. Why do you say it like that? Alright, Malt. Doesn't matter which one you hit. Oh, he hit it with a 40% chance. Yeah, we have so much health, it doesn't really matter if we take a ton right now. Since the Taranis and the Taranis are like super tank. Super tank. I got sass. Yay. No, I remember. We had to spell like ass and then s or aos like a million different ways. We're going to teach you how to sell real estate in 100 different ways. Gonna be creepy having to have like the bad guy in my ear every 5 seconds. It's like, why the hell do we have to deal with this asshole? Thanks, Hax. Kind of feels weird to thank him like that. You're not wrong. It's just, well, we need to rely on this tank if we're ever going to catch up to the Taranis. Exactly. That's right. We have to stop the Taranis, no matter what. So, the hell were they doing here? Let's see. 23 hours earlier. It took us an hour to do that fight, I guess. Giant depot, not depot. I want to go to the Home Depot. Why is the Taranis here? I never thought I'd see it again. Looks like it's been primed and ready to get back into the thick of things. Wow, I almost forgot how big it is. It's huge. Certainly looks a little less beat up than it did a year ago. Looks like it removed the scratches on its hull all on its own. What a strange tank. Man, Blitz or Brits is I always fucked up his name, but he's definitely grown. He looks probably the one that looks the most oldest, or has grown the most. West. It's a weird name. A weird word.
すでに調査が進んでいるように見えた。
Are they gonna take it apart or something? Figure out what makes it tick? As you can see, we've launched a thorough inspection of the Taranis, but the door is sealed tight and we can't get in.
さて
Do you have any ideas on why that may be? I don't think any of us even knew that it could even be locked.
そうなのです。
That's right. I don't think anyone besides us have ever been in the Taranis. I bet there's probably somebody else, like, in the distant past. Let me take a look. Huh? What was that sound? Guess it's open now.
ということ
I
だ
see. Perhaps the Taranis only allows entry to those it deems worthy.
感謝する
Now that the door is open, we can finally continue our inspection within the vehicle. Don't know if it's a good idea to go in there. Who's this guy?
そこへ親子と思われる身なりの良い猫人の紳士と少女が近づいてきた。
Who are you guys?
紳士は顔に包帯を巻き、少女は紳士の後ろで落ち着かない様子でそわそわしている。
So, we can finally survey the interior, can we, Cannell? Lieutenant Muscat?
はい
Indeed, thanks to the children paying us a
いい
visit.
か
Allow me to introduce you all. This is President Cheyenne Muscat, my father. Huh? Wait, you're the president's daughter? I had no idea. I suppose I never mentioned it. This is my sister, Vanilla. Like, from Sonic? You look very different from each other. Allow me to offer my heartfelt gratitude for making the long journey here. Thank you, one and all.
Vanilla.
Come now, Vanilla. Also, the weird way he said Vanilla. Introduce yourself. Okay. I'm Vanilla. Nice to meet you all. Nice to meet you too. I'm Malt, and this is my sister May. Hiya, I'm May. I'm Hannah. Malt and I are both from Petite Mona. Pleased to meet you, Vanilla. Pleased to meet you both, Hannah and May. Well, I don't want to get in the way any more than I have. Back to my duties. Are you staying, Vanilla? Yes, Father. All right, then. I leave her in your hands, Lieutenant. Understood.
大統領は軽くうなずくと、タラニスをゆっくりと眺めながらガレージを後にした。
I wonder what he wants with the Taranis.
タラニス内には
Just leave the tank to rot.
ハンナとメイ、ボロン、ソックス、そしてブリッツが先に入り、調査の準備を始めた。
That's probably... that's
その
no
間
good.
マルトとカイル、シーナが外でマスカット中尉の質問に答えているところへ遅れていた。
Sorry for showing up late. Long time no see, everyone. Long time no see. Long time no see. It's always long time no see. Wow. Whoa, the Taranis. Are you all taking it for a joyride? What? No, no.
その時突然異変が起きた。タラニスのあらゆる扉が突然すべて同時に閉ざされたのである。
What the? Lieutenant Muscat, we can't open the doors. Huh? Is anyone in there besides the children? No, we were still readying the equipment. Only the children are inside.
子供たちや作業員がどよめいている中、タラニスの各砲座が一斉に射撃準備の挙動を見せた。そして全ての砲身がタラニス前方にあるガレージの入り口に。
It's probably a bad idea to get back in that tank.
くそ
This is bad. Quickly, everyone get away from the Taranis. It wants out. Doesn't want to be here.
その警告と同時にタラニスの砲身が一斉に火を吹いた。閉ざされたガレージの入り口は轟音とともに一瞬で吹き飛び、支えをタラニスはさらに攻撃を繰り返しながらゆっくりと前進し、砲撃により周辺に待機していたガスコ軍の戦車や建物は次々と破壊され、辺りは火の海と化していく。
Sheena, where's everyone else? They're on the Taranis. No. May, everyone. No! Father!
崩れたガレージにバニラの悲痛な絶叫が響いた。
What the? Oh shit.
彼女の視線の先にあった大統領が職務を務めている政府の官邸はタラニスの
どうすればいい？
Father, he just returned to his office. He's still in there. No. How could this have happened?
いいか。
I'll mobilize a unit and search for the president. Malt, you and the others get Vanilla somewhere safe. Understood. Come on, Vanilla. Follow us. Okay. Well, her dad might be dead. That's no good.
子供たちは火の手が及ばないほど離れた軍の別のガレージ近くで腰を下ろした。一息つき起きた不可思議な状況の整理とこれからどうする。
Is everyone alright? Anyone hurt? I think we're okay. We need to hurry and chase after the Taranis. Hannah and the others are still inside. Right. But how are we supposed to catch up to it? Ugh.
許さない。
This is unforgivable. Father, I will avenge you. Vanilla, are you okay? You want to follow that tank, don't you? Yeah, that's right. If we had a way to chase after it, we'd set out right away, but
その
leave that to me. I think I might know a way. This is here as well. Why the fuck did you guys keep this thing? No way. Is this
嘘だろ。
the Tarakas? Or Tarascus? Tarascus. I think it's Tarascus, but I like saying Tarakas because it's a JoJo reference.
タラスクスがいた。子供たちは戸惑い、その顔に警戒の色が走った。
Why is the Tarascus here? I thought we destroyed this hunk of junk. The wreckage was gathered for further study. Before long, it had fully repaired itself. It's just like the Taranis, so that makes sense. At least that's what my father in the military said. They think it might even be fully operational again. I see. Well, the army's got its hands full at the moment. I don't see anyone else around. Hey, you sure about this?
みんなを助ける。
I am. We have to stop the Taranis and save everyone. You're right. I'm going too. Me too. Me three. All right. Move out.
子供たちは意を決し、タラスクスに向かって駆け出した。
Yeah, it's Tarascus, not Taracus.
その子供たちをバニラが呼び止めた。
Please take me with you. It's probably better you stay here. We're setting out to do something really dangerous. Apologize to Lieutenant Muscat for us for using the Tarascus without permission, would you?
わかりましたわ。
Very well. Be careful out
ありが
there.
とう。
Don't worry, we will.
これならいけそうだぜ。
Incredible. It's set up almost exactly like the Taranis. We should be able to make do with this. And it looks like it's ready to go. Alright. Everyone, after the Taranis. Let's go!
Tarascus 音とともに崩れると緩やかに動き出した鉄の爪に粉砕される。子供たちが操るタラスクスは火の海をかき分けタラニスを追って全速で駆け抜けていった。
Fuga, Melodies of Steel 2. The present time. I know the Tarascus isn't running at full capacity yet, but we'll never catch up to the Taranis if we don't get a move on now. I just hope everyone will be all right. I'm just like, Okay, well, I should probably end it here since we've gone over time a bit. So, next time on Fuga 2, we're gonna go ahead and keep moving the Tarascus along, and hopefully we can figure out what that opening cutscene was about, because, you know, I don't like it when you use the soul cannon. It's sad, especially when it's a little girl. Oh boy, but either way, and before I end this episode, I want to thank all of my YouTube members, including the True Epsilons, Crimson, Omega Prime, Swordman, and Cat M. The Disciples of Epsilon, Crimson, Freddy, and Yuki. Without you all, this channel wouldn't stay afloat. So thank you for all your support, and I'll see you guys next time!